Yes, as we are back up again. Let me try this time around. Concrete Jungle. Haven't seen you for quite some times. Right? Haven't seen you at all. Hear anything from you, Concrete Jungle? Uh, and let me see what is happening here now. Now, all you that were sending requests before, you can now send back your requests. Let me see what is happening. Yeah. There are times that you have to work your own miracle. When the system is going against you, you have to work your own miracle, your own salvation. Right? I couldn't understand what was happening. Right? Uh, still trying to send. Let me do this once again. Let's see what is happening here. We know that things do happen at times. Still not seeing good. Let's see. Blessed.
Yeah.
Long
You hear me
time.
now?
Everything is okay?
Everything is okay? Technically it is not, but I mean spiritually yes. But
Alright.
having some technical difficulty here. I don't know where it derives from. And but anyhow, it's good. I saw. Oh, who's this? Chiligan.
No,
Yeah.
DJ
Could you
Act.
pronounce that name for me?
H-U-L-L-Y. Chuli.
Say again.
Chuli is a nickname. Chuli.
Chill. All right, Chili. All right, Chili. And there is absolutely
Chuli.
no
Chuli.
name on the other one. Could you? What's the other name?
DJ Act.
Didn't get that.
DJ Act.
Oh, okay. So you'd have been listening to the conversation all along, or you just stopping by. What section, if you were listening, what section or what is your take on what you have heard already?
Well, I just came in when you just came on, so I don't know what I've missed. So I would just try to just intune myself and listen.
Okay, okay. Chile, you were there. I saw you in the audience. Do you want to elaborate on some of the things that you have heard?
Well, I was dealing with the women. When you talk about women and the thing that they do, the fact that they don't really know themselves. So they get into doing things that hurt themselves. And we talk about the
Oh,
children
this,
as
hold
well.
on. This is the same Judy.
Yeah, is that
Speak
okay?
up, speak up.
Yeah,
This is same Judy. This is the same Judy, isn't this?
yes. So you You want me to speak up now? Are you hearing me better?
I'm not hearing you clearly.
I don't know what happened because they told me I'm on audio only, and I don't know why. So I don't
Okay, you
mind.
can speak. We are getting you a little. Uh, yeah, so you can speak from there now.
I was saying that I was talking about our women, our beautiful
Yes.
girls in this country who do not know themselves, and they are having children that don't know themselves either, because they, and you mentioned about the self-esteem that is not radiant in our women, you know. And I'm very careful about the children because our children are our future. And if children are not sure about themselves, they'll make a lot of mistakes in life. This is where you say that the parents are supposed to be the teacher or the guardian of their life. And I agree with you on that because it is necessary. But parents put on a lot of artificial things, the women, a lot of artificial things, trying to build up themselves and not really paying attention to the important things about themselves. And that is, they want to look like the world. And when they have the world in front of them already, they look like the world and behave like the world. And I do.
Hold on. Hold on. I wouldn't say want to look like the world. I would say they want to look like whom they aren't. They are imposters. They don't want to look like whom they really is. They are not real. And that brings about deception. They are very deceitful in their thoughts. And if we are going to think of the devil, the devil is the model of deception, right? And that means when you see people want to want to divert from how the creator created them, it is a sign of under the negative control, right? Negativity is controlling them, right? They are going for the wrong thing. Go ahead. So I would use the terms world, because world, it's a bit confusing to those who are listening and probably are not at the level of learning as we are to understand. So
Well,
they just don't want to be themselves.
well, you really explained it there, because I did say in it that there's a narrow gate and a broad gate, but many people prefer the broad gate that leads to destruction, while the narrow gate leads to life, as how Jesus put it. But a lot of people prefer enter entrance to the broad gate. So the whole thing is that they are not putting themselves with confidence out there. Their children come up and see that they are not putting out themselves out there as the confident people that we are supposed to be. And because of that, we are losing our children and continue to lose our children to the artificial work, artificial things. And I refer to the eyelashes and the fingernail that is devastating to them, because there's a light that a doctor said that they use to put the finger under, and whatever it does is it causes cancer after a while in the hands, in the nails. And the same thing happens to the eye, which is the most tender part of the body, you know. And people are going in now with infection in the eye, which I really don't want to my people like that. I I love my people as they are,
Hmm.
and I make sure when I see them, I tell them how beautiful they are, you know. So these kind of situations bring on problems to the children coming up, both boys and girls. And the corrections are not coming from the school because the parents fail, and because of that, the school fail as well. In the sense that they the teachers have a problem helping the children to understand their greatness, and because the parents don't install these kind of things in the children, let them know how great they are, how beautiful they are, and no matter what, they are beautiful or they are handsome. These are things we need to speak into our children. I noticed that the word black and ugly is still out there, and I don't see anybody who is black and ugly. It don't matter if your lip is thick and your nose is broad. You are made in the image of the Creator. So you must be proud of who you are and do the good things to help yourself and your family, including the children. If this is done, then we'll be on our way to the success that we need to make in the society. I don't know how you see that, but I do believe that this will help the society to move in the direction that they need to move. But a lot of things is bearing on what our children learn, what they feed on, and the things that they will go far in the society, especially today's world. What will our children go for? I believe that we can help to direct them through programs like these and guide them as what you have been doing. So
Yes.
if we
Yes,
continue
I do
doing these
believe.
things,
Yes, programs like these will certainly help to yeah, to make that change. But how are we going to get them to in this revolution? You know, the revolutions of their mind. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of them already lost in the system. Now we having now the matrix, right? Digital currencies, and uh, you know, the fact that they have to conform their mind to this newness, right? And still doesn't know the ultimate of who they are, right? So can you imagine down the road later on, because they are going into a new dimension and still doesn't know the truth, Now, they are further gonna believe that they are robots, as they are now going into the world of robots. You know?
Well, but some of our children are behaving like the robots. They start behaving like the robots, some of them.
Yes, then the next, the ne- um, even now, you remember they are operating like zombies, right? Because um, they are only looking one way, like they are in a stiff jacket. Money, money, material things, material things, material things. Just money. Just that is all matters them. So they have them to love money as if money created them, right? That there is not another thing on earth to be living for but money, right? I saw them have them, in a zombie farm. So when they come, they just started to get at money, and some of them lose it along the way, right? Questing for the money here and lose it along the way, right? Elements and Queenie,
Mhm.
blessed.
Okay.
How is your night, Elements and Queenie?
Yeah,
I know you both travel together
yeah, man. Real thing, Trouble together forever,
forever and ever. Amen. So let it be.
Yeah,
I see you just popping in. So
yeah,
um
yeah, yeah.
um yeah, we are looking at our children today,
Right.
and actually looking at, I am thinking of restructuring the education module, right?
Right.
um but how it's going to be done, that's a different thing. But the truth need to be told to our youths, and all of these false story that has them been having them being self-destructive, that the next generation coming, they are not as self-destructive as these today. So what is your take on it? How could we make the initial move for the reconstruction of the educational system? And I've seen Sony Nanini in the comment section. He could
Well,
have
it's a very
probably
good
helped
topic,
us, right?
Yeah, man, it's a very good topic,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, bring up
Yes.
Stardust and
Uh,
Gems.
these young, these
Stardust.
younger
Yeah, and
generation,
Gems.
Okay, okay, yeah.
yeah, these younger generation need to brought up. Yeah, so, what I mean, and looking towards education is they need to teach it truth, and lead the youths them cause they right now to all the country are run, to all the country are run right now, them a hold back too much information from the youth them, and them a tell them things is out there to the media, the music and thing like that too. And the youths them need for no, the youths them need a good education and thing. And to get good education, we need the right
Okay.
people them. The right people them. Cause when me I say right I know, when me I grow up, when Norman Manley the inner power. You understand? When I right, me no want it lead to politics still, you know.
Mm.
You understand? But when Michael Manley in a power, me dey see the world, me see country a run better. You understand? And this thing you know, this mother like this
At what
thing you
stages you say the country was?
what stages? Well, you know,
Yeah,
step by
yeah.
step. Yeah, step by step.
You'd say in Norman Manley days or in this.
Yeah. No, in Norman Manley days is better. But what I am saying is maybe it show generation like you know the youth them get worse and in my time me not tell no lie me a 40 right and in my time certain things when me say I go on couldn't take place.
Yeah, 40 yard.
Yeah.
So how long ago Manly did in a poor?
How long ago?
Yeah,
No,
Manly did in a poor. Yeah, you say in a
Yeah
Manly
man.
days the things be better. How long ago Manly did there in a poor?
Yeah man. Me remember when 88 Gilbert and them time there.
Yeah, I 87 my
Yeah.
born, so I don't know nothing about Manly. You see me? That's why I ask. I don't know
Okay.
about Manly
Oh
rule or nothing like that.
yeah, youngster, yeah.
Me a youngster, yes, but me still
Me,
have a lot of knowledge from the elders.
yeah,
So me not
yeah, yeah.
use age to judge nor discriminate nothing or nobody. And
Yeah,
knowledge where I
yeah.
deal with. So we
Alright.
want
No
to know
worries.
how things be better in a Manly days. Respect our manners, same way. Me I listen to you, bro.
Yeah,
Our,
man.
our singers or musical people, like Bob Marley, he will tell you that if you don't know your history, don't know where
Okay, so yeah, Ella
you,
first yeah,
you don't
start
know,
now.
yep.
and,
Me,
and you have some people like Peter Tosh and those people who came out and was talking to the
hmm?
politicians by the songs they sing, giving them things to
Yeah.
put inside their skull so they
No,
could
me
pass
not
it on to the
explain.
people.
Yeah.
You would not have been seeing what is happening now if it had continued. But the books
Yeah.
in school, look at the books that is in there. You don't find. I went to the bookshop to buy some storybook for our children, for my grandchildren. And when I get there, the books are not
Yeah, man,
there
you
in
speak.
our people in there. Our books is having all kind of other races in there.
Let
You
me mute
understand?
my mic
And
on.
the black race is not portrayed as how it's supposed to be portrayed.
Right,
Not one African book is in these stories. And I myself photocopy a book on Marcus Garvey. And
right.
I took it to several schools at a baby stage. And I was told that those books are not supposed to be taught in school. The principal of one of
Sorry,
the
but me
schools
not hear you
doesn't know
clearly,
about
truly.
it. Yeah.
I'm not
Alright.
hearing you
I
clearly.
Uh,
said,
Sorry.
Truly, you're not coming
Yeah,
through
we're not
clearly.
clear. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey, but what I was saying though,
I
I
don't know
think
what you can do.
what I'm saying, I think they should turn some of these churches into schools and start having teaching the kids about their their black history, ancient history, about their people.
oh, sorry.
You know what I mean?
But the church cannot go into schools when they have a white Jesus for them.
We're not even going to talk about white Jesus. We are talking about some solutions. Who going to turn the churches into schools?
Yeah.
Because it's a whole back and front game with the pan, you know. I mean, I talk
yo,
about solutions. I mean, the pan the back and front thing, bro. I
yo,
swear.
unless in a sense, instead of you keep church, you keep school. You know what I mean?
But when I say Malachi, who is going to do it? Because the church leaders are not going to do it. The heads
It's
of parliament are not going to do it.
it's
We are
true
going to wait
still.
for the AI them to do it. Because
It's
we the
true. It's
here right
true.
now, and we the here very long ago. And we have so
And
much
the
knowledge
AI
about all
not
the things.
the AI not going to do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
AI
Gems
not
right
going to
still.
do it.
Gems right, cause if you decide to
Yeah,
do that
man,
and
you're right.
they come
Yeah,
and
yeah, man, you're right.
they come and catch you, they can lock you up too, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
So
have we have to get proactive and
what
stop
we
being
ought to
reactive.
do is to work out good, work out a formula, work our own miracle, and don't wait for no Jesus to come work a miracle for we. We have to work our own miracle. We want this to reach out here. We want educational reform. We want the
But
educational system that is here now to restructured, right?
that's
And
not
we
even a
are
want,
going
bro.
out here.
That is a great desire because when you want something, is something that you'll forever
Yes,
lack. We need it and we desire it.
right,
All
right,
right. All right.
right.
Suggestion. I am saying parents can go ahead and do it, I mean, like, you know,
They can do their
they can,
research
yeah, they can do
and
their research and,
order there's videos out there that you can get, and there's books that they can order,
of
and,
course.
and and they can even learn with their kids. They can learn with their kids also if they don't know much themselves.
You know
They
much
have
you know
Calling the
much
children
parents
them
lack
kids.
knowledge. You know how
All
much
right.
parents lack knowledge.
Yeah, and the youth, them a
That
scare
too,
them
man.
and
Yo,
everything.
it's a hard road for real, Gem.
Why I
yes,
saying
they
still,
can do
I will
that
have
because
forever be reiterating this. No man is an island, no man is stands alone. And once you share a desired vision and you would like to see a desired outcome, first
Mm-hmm.
thing that we need to do is start creating community groups, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That,
Corporation, trusts,
yeah.
LLCs that
That's why I say the
incorporate
parents, them
people
can,
who share
yeah.
this knowledge and this vision in order to see that outcome. Because once we are not focusing on that desired outcome and we're individually focusing on the various problems, there are so many that are
Yeah.
distracting us from doing what
There's
we
so many
need to do.
problems. That's true. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So why we keep focusing on the problems and we're not enacting some solutions. That's why I'm here. Once again,
Well,
that's why I'm here, guys.
well, I
Mm-hmm.
am a grandmother, and I start a few years ago trying to educate the youths around me and the old people them as well, because some of them don't know what to say or how to say. Or they're fighters and not learners. When I see a young
yeah,
man walking on the street, I will say, "How are you, great man?" But he don't look at me, look behind him, who is great around here. He has to understand that he is great within himself. Sometimes I stop and I explain it to them. Some will accept it and some will not. Because they are looking in the eyes of the TV and those the people that is great when they are great in their own community and can do a lot of things for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
There was one young man that was bleaching, and because I have a lighter black skin, he was calling me white, and I said, "No, you're doing the wrong thing. I'm not white." But when I took him,
Actually,
I told him,
I just want to come in there. And what James are saying, what do we do then in situation like that to address
"Well,
that
I'm telling
problem,
you
the
what I do.
solution?
I'm telling you
Yes,
what I
because
do."
we realize that
Because
we already realize that if you say call them a dog, them answer, and you call them a king, them cuss you. We are aware of that. But what do we do now? Right?
but we have to educate one, each one teach one. That's what I'm doing. And others are catching on to it in my community. But we have to each one teach one until we can get this government to start talk some of the things that had happened to people.
And we cannot
And
wait on government. We
until
have
what?
to
Until what?
we have to work our own miracle. Eh?
Why? Yeah,
We
yeah,
can't
yeah,
wait
yeah.
on government. A salary
Until
government to think
who?
about with themselves.
Until who? Jaja.
A
That why
salary
you're
them I
talking
think
about
Actually,
about with
waiting
themselves.
race.
I can say this. I got what you were saying. The both of you are saying now. Or you're going to do, or you're going to angle the situation. I feel
Yeah.
like in your
That is
everyone
what we are
in.
looking at. That is what we're
I
looking
said,
for. So we
I'm
are looking
saying
for
Oh, Queenie.
collective
Yeah,
what
idea.
Queenie
I would
speaking. Let
say
me hear
then,
what Queenie
if you
saying.
can, if you, what I would say, if you can, we all know we cannot depend on the government or the prime minister,
You want to hear
right?
about them, but go
So
and
I
talk.
feel that everyone in their own community could reach out within their community and gather together as an adult and talk about the situation and come up with a solution now and to each home and together the children and start to find out ways to teach them. It starts with the adults inside their homes. You understand? They have to deal with
True.
children because
True. Understandable.
we all cannot do it alone. So we have to reach out in our community and try to come together as
My
one
point
and to
exactly.
start to do this in their community.
My
That's the,
point exactly.
that's the only way I feel like that can happen.
Yeah. So in what capacity now is an individual able to impact a community as an individual?
All right, just like you said, the
Just
other
an
lady said, it
individual.
goes back to what that lady said. She said each one teach one. So each adult reach out to an adult, and that adult reach out to that adult. Then by the time you know it, the interested ones will gather with you, and then you can talk about your plan. What are we going to do? What do we need? How can we afford to get books and videos and
Exactly.
whatever and come together to make this thing work?
And with
The
all
music
the
alone.
distraction that is around Truly and Queenie, how will we be able to maintain that sense of discipline as an individual? You're talking about a each one teach one
All
system,
right, now
which
as
this
an
is,
individual in your home, when you come up with the solution now as a individual in your home, you start to teach your child. And then
yes, that
when you need more resource, you go back again. When you need more resources to keep the thing going now, we come together again and talk about how we're gonna finance the books and the tapes and everything to keep that thing going.
yeah, understandable. That's where it starts from. But suppose I am to tell you that I am the one that has been teaching my mom, my mother, not
Mighty
the other
God.
way
That's
around.
the point, James.
Huh?
They're not.
That's the
Suppose
point,
I am the
James.
one to tell you
That
that
is the
I have
point.
been the one to teach my mom about all this thing that's happening in this
That's the
world.
point.
Because a lot of people eyes are closed.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
seeing the purpose of us coming together as a family, as a unit, or as a group of people who will share
Actually,
the desired outcome in order to get unity and not support the agenda of the government and the religious sects and the private sectors, which are segregators.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's what okay. I can relate because my mom okay, I'll just go ahead and say it. My mom was hit in the head from an accident from a past relationship. And she had to start all over learning again.
Yeah.
So I was a child when that happened. You
Yeah.
understand? So I had to teach my mother. You
Okay.
understand? So I had to teach my mother how to do this and stuff. Instead of her teaching me, I had to teach
Mm.
her. So I had to go out myself and go to libraries, anywhere there's a book. You understand? I had to go to bookstores
Understandable.
and
Yeah.
everything and gather math book, gather reading book, gather history and
Yeah.
refresh her memory back to
Yeah.
come back to
Understood.
the way she used to be.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
social intervention. Understandable. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And when I became when I became an adult, I had to do it for my children because I
Yeah.
didn't like the way the things the teacher was withholding from my children. So I taught my children. And how did I do that? I go out and ask questions. How can I get this book? How can I get a video? How can I do this? And I go on the internet and I order my books and order my tapes and whatever. And I read myself and I also teach my kids. So that's how my kids know that most of the things they know. It wasn't the teacher. It wasn't the school.
Well,
Send up
in
the
my
likes.
community, I talk to the parents that they're taking. I'm very near to the school, so the parents taking the children to the school. I simply say, "Hi, little teacher, how are you today?" The child would respond. I said, "Woman, start speak these things into your child. I don't believe in
Right.
calling children kid. I say your child. Build this child." And
Sure.
she would smile. They would smile and say, "Who you talking, grandma?"
Yeah, but this
Understand? Which
this
means that
program
this
though is not
little,
it's not easy to get around though. The program,
Yeah,
cause
the
But
intellectual programming.
but it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
It's not.
Willpower, strong
Because
mind.
Right.
as a youth growing up, the stuff that I used to express to my mom, she didn't understand because of the mental slavery mentality.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
she
Yeah,
didn't
Because
yeah.
understand. You know what she always tried to do? I've been to and that is how I first met Lekim Simaj. I've been to so many psychologists because she thought something was wrong with my brain. I was not
mm,
thinking like the normal kids for my age. So she thought I was mad.
yeah,
Can you imagine?
I know.
And now she's starting to realize that all these things that I've been showing her over the years have been I have been enlightened from a young age.
Mm,
And I've expressed this on the platform before. The things that I know now are things that I knew as a youth growing up. So I couldn't be around any normal 3-year-old or 4-year-old growing up. I grew
mm-hmm.
up around pure elders, people 20, what I should say, 40 years older than me, 50 years
Yeah.
older than me. That's the type of people I grew up with.
Yeah, man. Elders,
Hey, but
man.
this thing as well though,
Elders.
when you teach a child that God bless a child that have his own, you're setting up that child to grow up to be selfish and all for himself.
but we
Life is
have to
about
see
family. So
that.
yeah, that's a part of segregation too. Because some countries you go, you have households with parents, aunts, uncles, grandmothers, great grandmas, and that
Mm-hmm.
is what they have been trying and they have been successful in achieving to destroy
Mm-hmm.
or extended family. So when you teach
Well,
a child that each child should have his own, that's the greatest part of segregation that they have achieved.
Exactly.
Separation of the family, separation of the man from his wife. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
to
And once they
do.
have achieved that, they can do anything. That's why they can come and announce, all right, they go have cashless society and all these stuff because they have already separated us from our brothers. Them separated us from our communities. They don't want to see no groups because they say
Mm-hmm.
from this year in a group, you're forming a gang.
Right.
They're the greatest mafia out there. They don't want to see any because they know that one individual cannot compete against an organization. Every organization is a mafia. We should have our own mafia. That's what I'm talking about. How are we going to achieve this? I'm not talking about educating the people that are not enlightened because some people you can't try educate them, they're ready to kill you. Like how Julia talk about
So,
she see the youth them on the road and she a try to talk to them. Right away them a pray you to do you something because what? Then say you are threatened
yeah,
for them normal state
yeah,
of mentality and for them society which they call the new normal or with them born in with them microwave mentality.
Yeah,
Me no want
yeah,
to help
man.
lead nobody will last. You have to
Yeah,
able
man.
to
That's
can
all,
help
man. That's
yourself
all.
first before
And
me
that's why
can
you an
support you.
audience.
You get to me I say?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's true.
Well,
God, them youth
well,
are
a lot of
nowadays, you
people.
hear them. Yeah, them a cuss out certain bad word on the road. I better you allow them. Cause you
And
gotta
that
tell
me a
them, say,
talk
my
about.
youth. You gotta tell them, say,
But
my youth, where you have behave so far? Go on home to your parents. And go and tell them
I
so.
government do that. I government destroy the family. The government destroy the household. For
No,
them
me no,
agenda is
me
to
no,
divide
me
and
no,
to rule.
no, me no
That
want
I
that.
question me the
No, yeah.
ask Tai Chimos if you know the agenda of the government. For them agenda to divide and rule. Straight up, nothing else.
So,
Yeah,
well,
man.
man.
my
That's
brother
the order coming
and sister,
from the higher heights, from the ancient time, divide and rule. Right?
Yeah, man.
That's church and state, and religion, division,
Yeah,
the divides, and to rule.
yeah,
well,
man.
the
Yeah.
whole thing is about one knowing himself. When you know yourself, you cannot be lost in anybody's pocket. You understand? And I've learned that I'm somebody who walks among the rascals. I've been around the older people and a lot of things, like when you're talking bad words. Those words are not bad words. Our ancestors
Same
never
so.
used them as that.
Same
You
so.
understand?
Me no know
I
So
was
one of
going
nobody
the
to
else.
address
things that
that. Thank you,
Me no know
thank you,
nobody else
Julie.
do that.
I was going to
Same
address
way
that.
so. Because even when time you say Ross or blood or you mix it with the cloth or something, what kind of bad word is that? The slave masters used to backbreak with by making the sons of melanated kids break their mothers back. You understand? Till you have society in Africa right now that are inbreeding, societies in small Caribbean countries still inbreeding with their own. Even people in Jamaica, I
And
know cousins and cousins that go together.
Jem,
Yeah.
hold your point. Hold your point. We are
Ye-
about correction and correcting.
Yes.
When you're referring to the children, don't call them kids, right? Because those are the things that are going into the restructuring of our education, right? Right? We are not going to call them kids. So we are setting the foundation here on this platform, right? And we
Yes.
want people to gravitate from the foundation, right?
Yeah.
That is one of the
Okay,
things we are not going to call our children kids, right?
bro.
Proper education. Take back the floor, Jem.
Yeah, kid is actually a spell word now. So when you call a
you
kid
know,
a
Yes,
kid,
yes,
it,
man.
it help him
you know,
to
Yeah,
want to
man, a kid is a goat.
act like an animal. You know what I mean?
A
That's
you,
how his
exactly.
animalistic
you know,
behavior comes out.
yeah,
You
Yeah,
are so correct.
Mm.
Yes.
you know,
yeah,
truth be told though, that is a good correction. However, truth be told, every word in the English language is a curse because word sound and power.
I know,
That is
man.
how
Yes,
they got to
yes, yeah.
control us and control how we think and how we act.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
is
yes, sir.
even
But
to
Jem,
say,
it's true.
me
bro,
rate you, Me not lie.
bro, word sound and power, man. So even if we try
Yeah,
to
man. Me
correct
rate
one
you,
word,
man. Me give you ratings, man.
we still not gonna by correcting one word, you know. You see, until we start to create our own industry as a group of people with like mind and like vision, that's where we start to correct ourselves. Right? So we need our own schools, we need
Yes,
our
man.
own supermarkets, we need our own hospitals, and we need our own banks. Where are we going to start? We're not
I
gonna start by correcting just one word.
I tape I did a CD years ago on how we must become economically independent. I still have the CD,
Marcus
but
Garvey did that too, you know.
yeah,
You
but
know, Marcus Garvey did that. But he was
yeah, but
leaning on his own understanding. He wasn't allowing anyone to share their points with him. He was just going brute force at what he was going at. So he got overthrown in his plight to achieve that goal.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Remember how Judas kissed Jesus?
Revolution.
That's basically the same thing with Marcus Garvey. So because me learn that way there, me do things a different way.
Yeah, man.
Wherever I go and speak to people, I try to black people I'm talking. Whenever I go anywhere and speak to them. My speech is to uplift them to know themselves. And it's about four of us, 4 or 6 of us here tonight. Each of us start doing one, talking to one person, and just keep going along. We will get a whole lot of people moving.
True.
Because it's 12 disciples Jesus took. When everybody else leave him, it was 70. And they went away and leave him with 12. And one tried to kill him. But one swallowed him to death. And the world is upside down right now because of that.
Yes.
Although they're not living as how it's supposed to live and dividing themselves because division is not in the scriptures. It is not.
Are we losing Chile?
You are hearing me? Hello?
Yes, man, we are hearing you.
Yeah, right here.
Alright. What I'm saying,
Yeah, go ahead. We're hearing you
I
now.
remember a church that was called Corinth, and the people start calling themselves after the name of the apostles. And they were corrected and said, no, 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 no. Let there be no division among us. And I think it used several places. Don't divide ourselves. And this was what was said. But right now, about 200 different denominations in Jamaica divide up, not reading that particular not that scripture. They listen to people and follow, but we must teach people as we walk by simply saying how they do, how you do. Some going to answer, some might not. I went into a meeting. I went to pay taxes one day. And when I went to pay the taxes, there was about 100 people. And I said, good morning, wonderful people. Who answered? I'm going to take the man. He said, look at you. You don't consider yourself wonderful. And then people start to talk. And a man, one of the security said, Stuart, let's go and talk to them. They need to hear what I say. And I spoke to them. Some of them might understand, some might not understand.
Yeah, because
Because of our
good
educational
morning.
level.
Yeah, good morning is actually a spell word as well now.
Sealer, Grand Rising, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I came on this platform first, that is the first word I used, Grand Rising.
There's only
Right.
one God, so
Yeah.
it's supposed to be all.
Mm,
Why the most
gods.
God?
So we're excited because
Yeah, man.
we
And even
can,
this blessed word too is a spell word that will cause by myself.
Yeah, man, it's a
Cause actually,
blessing, man. It's a spell, same way as a curse, too.
Father.
yeah,
but it depends on when you say bless what you mean.
no, cause you see
Because
No.
when you separate the B from the less, the LES, B less, no.
Yeah, man.
Better you say bliss.
Yeah, man. Straight.
You know what I mean?
So we all need to understand that's why we need our own institutions so we can share the knowledge that we have individually. Because individually the knowledge is not going far enough. It's limited in its capacity and dimensions when we're speaking as individuals, but when we're speaking as collective
As
groups,
our group,
no,
exactly.
as organizations, you understand? We get more empowered to go further with this knowledge that we have.
I learned
Strength
that
in numbers.
the
Yeah,
only
man.
thing that can rescue our people is
It's
them
not a only. It's not
understanding
that.
who they are.
It's not an ultimatum. It's not an ultimatum. It's not the only thing. But yes, that's the first step.
Well,
We have to know ourselves, and then we have to
okay.
find our purpose. Once we find our purpose, we have to use that purpose in order to serve others. So it is not one thing, but a collective uh, sequence of things that is going to get us there. It's no one ultimatum, no one cap fits all. Not like that, because we all have different blood types. We all have to eat different in order to get the nourishment that we need for our bodies, in order to use the energy that we need from the food we consume.
Hmm.
Right?
But if all
So
of us
it's
eat the same type of food, we would not have that problem.
no. We will still have the same problem if all of us eat the same type of food. Everybody
It's
no build
not
up the same way. That may I show you. Everybody blood type are not the same. Everybody don't react to insulin. Everybody don't react to potassium the same way. Everybody don't react to vitamins the same way.
Even nuts too, because you have some people allergic to nuts.
Some people are allergic to nuts. So if all of us need to eat the same food, some
True.
people go and die while some people go and get strong and fat.
well,
Cause
So
me have a
it's
well,
bridge,
my
hey, me have a bridge, you know.
understanding,
I have a bridge, you know. Peanut kill the man, no man. Peanut.
yeah, man. Some people really allergic to peanut, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy, but we have to find a way to start because I see we have good intentions, but how strong is the willpower? And we have to willing to do the right thing.
Yeah,
And what is the right thing?
I'm listening.
Huh?
I'm listening. And
So any day we get up.
the question I want to ask, who will bell the cat? And who will be the principal of the class?
All right.
Who will bell the cat? And,
Yeah, man.
but I heard
Me a
somebody said a
volunteer still now.
collective.
Yeah, man. Me a volunteer,
Yeah,
man, because I
volunteer.
want to see that. Yeah, I want to see that committee. I want to see that organization, so we can start as a corporate group. Any two persons can build a corporate group. You know that, right?
True that.
Any two persons can start a corporate group in any society,
Yes,
in any community.
yes,
Even the
yes.
fishing village in Ochiras that they
Chile
were.
can tell
Yeah.
you about. Chile can tell you about. I said Chile
Go
can
ahead.
tell you about how we go about feeding the homeless downtown, right? Chile can tell you, so we know how to start an organization, right? And the first
So
thing you have to do is to
yeah, go ahead.
forget the negative and put all the positive in front and go
Correct.
out there. We have done it already.
But anything that we're doing now, it has to be within the regulations and the perspective of the legal institutions that we operate. All right. So it has to be registered.
Yes.
It has to be legally binding, and we have to be accountable as a group of people. So it's not about going out there and saying we're looking support from the government, or going out there and saying that we're bashing the government. We have to confide with them for now until we have the strength in numbers, until we have a real say in what we want to see happen. So that is where we need to start.
Of course we know. That's the route it must take. Right?
So say
But
so
the
say you have
first
to
thing
do
we have
what
to eliminate fear.
do what
I
the
have no fear.
Out of our mind.
I have no fear. Even
Right.
death, I'm not fearful of death. I'm not fearful of harassment. I'm not fearful of confinement. Anything like that. So I'm ready. I'm charged and I'm ready. Who else is ready to take up that medal or take that first step?
I am ready. Well, I shouldn't be saying that because everybody should have know that.
I'm on it, yes.
well, I start anywhere I could. I start where I am at, and in starting that, I'm able to touch a few lives. You will not see what I'm able to touch them. But some of the problem is that we are elders. I'm a senior citizen, right? And I have a problems with my legs. But whatever I do it with all the confidence in the world.
All right, Truly, I'm going to share some knowledge with you. You see, any problems you have is reversible once you're doing the right thing. Any mental issues you have, any physical, any health issues you have, they're all reversible. Did you know that?
I believe it.
Aging is
And
reversible.
I believe it, and I'm working on it. You know. So
Just
yeah.
don't believe it. Just know it. You know that know it's gonna happen. You
Know
know.
it, right?
Yeah.
And I
But
think she know it too, because I mean, she years ago she started to tell me about those things, you know,
Mhm.
because she had gone through it, taking a lot of pills until she find out till she find her way.
Mhm.
She can tell you,
Okay.
so
yeah
truly, what
man,
kind of
anything that
condition you
happen.
have? What kind of condition you
Well,
have with your legs, truly?
well,
Arthritis, diabetes, what?
this
What?
is the
Viscosa
fissures. Let
veins,
me. The fissures in my legs have worn,
your
and
ligaments, your sinews.
the sinews, I call it fissures. They are worn, and
Okay,
that's in the knee. So
okay.
I
It's the sinews, man.
and then I have one of my leg has varicose veins on it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I do exercise, but not too often because it tends to swell. You understand?
All right. Look what you can use now. You see the young mango leaf.
Yeah.
You can use that and make your tea,
What
right?
does
Yeah,
that do?
That
I
is
heard.
good for the varicose veins, and it's also good for
Mango
a
leaf.
lot
I
of
heard
other
about that.
conditions.
But I used to drink mango
Yeah, man,
leaf for
actually
pressure.
matter.
I used to drink
And you see
mango leaf.
moringa.
Hold on, mute that.
Go ahead, Chuli.
I was saying to you that I had four mango leaf and the breadfruit leaf together to bring my pressure to normal. And sometimes I just use the pear leaf and the breadfruit leaf to bring the pressure down. But
Okay.
you cannot use those for in a long period of time. You have to break it and put in something else. So
Pardon? I'm not hearing you. You cannot
I
use it
said
for?
you cannot use it for a long, long time. You have to use it
All
for a
right.
while and break it and use something else.
My question is, what are you consuming? What your diet looks like? What do you eat on a normal, regular basis?
Well, my regular basis is our grown provision, including
Pardon? Ground
vegetables,
provision?
grown
Yeah.
provision, including vegetables,
Yeah.
um, and once in a while I'll maybe eat some sardines, but mostly vegetable and fish.
So, what about juices? As in
I am, I mean,
H3O2?
I mean, it's that the tuna,
Yeah.
you know that broadleaf thing, tuna with cucumber. I
Yeah.
drink that, and celery. The
Yeah.
celery helps a lot. But man, they are out of bounds
Yeah, but
So,
financially wise.
watch the salt. Watch the salt with the celery though. Eh?
Yeah,
Um,
celery has a lot of salt.
There's a
But
lot of sodium. A lot of sodium.
what about the
I don't,
H3O2? The natural juice, the natural fruit juice without sugar.
I don't drink sugar.
The
I
H3O2
don't,
now, that's the natural fruit juice.
Yeah,
The
all the
juice without the
melons.
fiber.
I drink them.
Your melons, your cucumbers, stuff like that.
Yeah, my cucumbers, I don't fool around melon sugar. But
No, melon, even if you're diabetic,
cucumber,
even if you're, listen what I'm saying now. You see, even if you're diabetic,
Not
melon
really.
is the best food
Yeah, man.
overall for us humans to consume.
Yeah, man.
Did you know that?
Once you melanated,
So
the
what
melon is
about
good.
berries?
Once berries are always good, man. Berries are antioxidant. Everyone should consume berries.
Oh,
Berries is for everyone.
oh, okay.
But you see the melons with a lot of seeds in them, that's the
Yes.
best melon to consume. And you need to consume melon at least every day.
Yeah, eat all the
If you're
seeds. Yeah.
diabetic, if you're diabetic, you can go less on the melon. But if you're not diabetic, you need to consume melons every day.
Okay, I just did I go correct that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I
I'm not
say, you know what
diabetic,
I say.
but I don't eat that melon every day.
I understand
Like
what you're
like the
saying.
pine,
However,
like the pineapple.
yeah,
I do the mostly prevention. So like the pineapple, warm water and so forth.
all right. You
Um,
see, it's
continue
three things
my
that we need
melon.
essentially to survive: herbs, fruits, and water.
Yeah,
Herbs,
so
fruits, and water. That's
cause
all
the
we need
water
as human
cause the
beings to
water
survive.
wash away the salt, from your body, That's why them say water
Yeah,
you have to
the
drink.
water flushes the system and allows, but the
Right.
H3O2, which is
With
the
the
blended
the
fruit,
fruit right.
and you strain off the excess fiber. The body doesn't need a lot of fiber because once you put the fiber in the body, the body over process and it doesn't get you get tired easily once the
I
body
look
over
like he's a
processes the food.
doctor, man.
No, I don't study
Come
for
on.
this, no, bro. But as I'm saying, I study life itself, and I read a lot of
Yeah,
books.
yeah, sure. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
but you know what I say still, for real. Cause there's many issues out there, where people have, and they don't know they say, alright. For instance, some things good, but not for people who have certain issues. Like for
everything in
instance,
moderation, man.
right.
But
Everything in
yeah, but
moderation. Too
Jem,
much of
Jem,
one thing good
I
for
don't
nothing.
hear you mention the sea moss, don't know.
No, me not reach to
92
say it
minerals.
because me still a listen to Chuli. Me
Yeah.
not reach a CMOS, me not reach a Moringa yet because
Cause,
those are
cause
two of the main.
when you
Yeah,
mix the
Moringa.
watermelon with the sea moss, no man, different level,
But you're not really supposed to mix the watermelon itself though, because once you mix the watermelon with something else will take a longer time to digest, because the watermelon take like 15 minutes to digest, Once you
Mm.
mix it with something else will take a longer time to digest, it start to ferment and the cells start to poop on each other. You don't get the nutrients out of it. You
Oh,
Mm.
understand? So the fermentation,
But yo, I put
it
sea
turns into
moss with
alcohol.
everything though, man. I put the sea moss with everything though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why we can manage it like that, bro.
Yeah.
Not everybody,
yeah,
body is.
right.
Especially
Exactly.
with the
That's how
soursop
me
too.
I
The
talk.
soursop and the sea moss is a good blend.
Yeah, man. Some of them make sense, but the
Yeah.
melon itself, we don't really mix the melon.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
the melon take a very short time to digest. So allow the melon to digest and you can go and consume something else. That's how
Mm.
it works, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Mm.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So at the each one teach one thing we still
Yeah,
depend
but
on. We not do it as a
melon,
group.
yeah, melon too. You can't consume it too late in the night as well. Eh?
Melon alkalines the body. So when you
Mm.
take melon as a fruit, you don't take anything any other fruit.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
melon
different
alkalines
kind.
the body, man. But
Mm.
as me I tell you, Malachi, in a really that destructive the time where you consume the melon because it doesn't take a lot of time to digest.
No, but when me I show you, if you eat a whole heap of melon now in the night when a bedtime though, you end up one, cause you have to go piss
No,
out the
no, we're not
melon
supposed.
now.
No, we're not supposed to consume nothing leading up to bedtime. We should supposed to
Mm.
allow up to 2 hours after consuming any food before we go to bed. If
Yeah.
you're not to eat nothing and go to bed right away,
Mm-hmm.
that kill the digestive system lockdown and the re come on now. The regenerative system start when you go to sleep. The digestive system lock off completely. So that is the issue. Anything at
Yeah.
all you
Mm-hmm.
consume while going to bed, it shuts down the digestive system and you cannot get to properly use your regenerative system that is activated when you go to bed. And
Yeah.
most
So
of us,
so true.
that part of us is activated after
Right.
midnight. You understand? So once you go to bed, the digestive system locks off until
Right.
until in the morning that you get up back, but the regenerative system gets activated after midnight.
Nice.
You
That's why
understand?
doctor tell
So
us say you for walk.
some people out in the night, they lose their
Exercise
night sleep for so many other things, and they don't know that they're
in
killing
the
themselves
morning.
smartly. We all kill ourselves with so many things because we have a thing named dopamine. We get dopamine from almost everything that we interact with. That's the short term, what you don't call it high, what you don't get from like the cocaine or the weed or from having fun or from making love. That's all dopamine. From shopping, you understand? Some people
Yeah.
they express dopamines in various different ways. Anything that you love and it gives you that excitement, that's dopamine. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So
It's like
we need to know
addictive.
how,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Exactly, man. You know what you have to, man.
So as me I
Well,
say collectively we can help individuals, going along, but we need to start helping groups of people now. That's the way we're going to grow and we're going to impact purposefully.
Development.
Mm.
Yeah. Right, Taichimus?
Yeah, but
Taichikos?
over.
Where do we go from here?
We're moving forward, man. As I say, as
Yes.
I said,
That me.
we have to
You make me.
we have to link
No,
up.
you make me adapt that from you. You. Where do we go
Yeah,
from
yeah,
here?
man.
Where do we go from
We have to
here?
link up, man. Like how you there town and me there be, we going to have to come together because it look like we are two more serious person. And Malachi, which side of the Malachi?
Yes,
They're in the
yes, yes.
Americas, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to link up, bro, and get some documents signed, and then we start put some things into place so that we can have some people, recruit some people. We have the like mind, just like ourselves, and we do our we don't
So
call it
James,
now.
you
We
make juice
minutes,
and them thing there.
herbs, dried herbs,
Okay.
you name it, bro.
Mm.
You name it. Yeah,
Yeah,
from a
man.
small, me normally love to make juice, so it's a thing where me know say inna me.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
think
man, me can make some
you just say
decent juice, bro.
there's something going on with your body at one time though.
Yeah, man, me still have allergic reaction to some kind of
Okay.
something
Yeah.
something
So
something
this me
something.
do want to tell you now the allergic thing where I deal with you ever try
Mm.
the yellow duck root?
Me no get no,
The
but
yellow
me I
duck
got
root,
one.
man. Cause here everybody talk about the burdock root, but the yellow duck root
Yeah,
deal with allergy and everything there.
yeah, man. Me hear about the yellow duck root, man. Me I got one Eastern physician Thursday. Me have an
Mm.
appointment from last week, so me I uphold that appointment. Although me I do my little treatment
So
at home.
me have a tea when I deal with the morning. So I use the yellow duck root, the burdock root, and the sarsaparilla root.
Yeah. Me have a lot of sarsaparilla, but me don't have the yellow duck nor the burdock.
No man, get the burdock though, cause you know say that the burdock now is the longest root now. And all of the root them are the longest root will go down the deepest in the earth.
Yeah, man, it's understandable, but
is that a
as me
Yeah.
cactus?
say, when me reach, because me not really know nobody where me can source that from right here, so
Okay, yeah, get you.
yeah, so I just that game. So when
Mm.
time a guy physician, him supposed to be able to can do because I naturopathy him study, you understand? And
Right.
him not there far from me, but me have to just wait till my appointment. It's not a walk-in thing, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And still like
So
the lady was say she deal the blood pressure thing, the burdock root, powerful for that too.
yeah, man, a burdock root bust up any tumor and them
Anything
way
man,
them,
I
man.
true man.
Me have knowledge of that, man, but it's just that the accessibility to it,
Where do you
just
get
like
the
how me
that
have
root?
a lot of things where enough
Yeah,
people
you
not
can
have.
get the burdock root at any health food store, man.
We have health food store in Jamaica, bro. Oh yeah,
Um,
talk about, man. I me go and fi set up one health food store. That's my game right now. I work on to sell fruits and nuts and all of them
but me
natural stuff here. Where
right.
but
They
we
can
don't have it here.
up here so now we have health food store where you just go in there and them sell all of them
That
things there.
that a big difference, bro. That's why I'm telling you, we don't have access to that
Okay,
down here.
okay. Yeah.
We have a lot of pharmacies and a lot of meat shops and stuff like that, bars and
Oh
churches, but
wow,
we don't
that's
have the
crazy.
health food stores.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy,
just telling
man.
you what time it is, bro.
Right.
They have too
So
many
even if you
Hey,
even
hey,
if you
so
have to
so
come out,
in the country and them things, them not grow them herbs there.
them clean out
some
the herbs
places
them,
in
you know.
some
What they're doing,
parishes,
they're using the Roundup and them sort of stuff there. And spray the things them. That they call let me tell you, they spray
I think
the,
Charbid one come up.
the old time things them our ancestors like the shema maca and
yes,
the snake weed
Shame
and
Mm-hmm.
them
Maka good for
kind
a
of
lot
thing.
of things.
Roundup kill them out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me I try get him out.
Shame Maka have a lot of things. Me have Shame Maka and me I just grew up. And that's why me not really do certain. Me just allow my herbs them to grow naturally. Me
Hey,
not
so
really
Shame
use
Maka
chemicals.
different from Shame Lady?
I
And that
same
me that
thing.
go ask, you know.
Same thing, okay.
I me that go ask,
Same
the
thing.
shame old lady. Yeah.
Okay. Me used to love play with that plant, you know.
And do you, alright, me go
Mm.
ask you something now. You know, say one bush named rice and peas good too.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
never hear
me,
about
me
that
have
one, you
What
me,
that
know.
good for? It's
rice
Eh?
the
and
one
Where it
that
good
peas.
for?
it's the
I think
one
we
that
put
Me
that
know
grow
it
one there
like
good
right
for
now.
cool. It can run
pink
cool
flowers.
out of you.
Oh, look. How the rice and peas look.
It have some
James, you
pink
never hear about
flowers
that
on
one
it.
there.
It, yeah,
Eh?
man, rice and peas, man. It run
No,
cool out
describe
of
it
you,
for me.
man. Good.
No, me not talk about
Oh,
what it do. Me I talk about if you describe it because a lot of herbs have different names. I'm more if you know if it's something I know
oh,
or something I already have.
oh.
So a
Alright,
description me
Rice
brother.
and
ask
peas.
about.
Me
Rice and
alright, me
peas.
not gonna tell you no lie. Me no know how it look, but here when me I said, me have
Chule know
experience
it look.
with
Let
it.
me hear what
Wait, no?
Chule I say, please.
Oh,
Let's see,
Chule,
What
man.
how
I'm
your rice
saying,
and peas
rice
look?
and peas have some pink flowers on it.
come here, tell
Me
you
have
now.
it then. Well, some little fine leaf, green leaf,
It have some pink flowers.
So
and
wait
some
name
little
bush
fine
rice and
green
peas
leaf.
bush or rice and peas herb? Wait name.
Is a herb, man. Is a
Bush
herb.
and call it.
Is a herb. So that me I show you say English language is a curse, and we don't even know how to use the words them properly. We call everything bush because
Mm.
just like the wild time, we look upon it and say a coal bush, but a wild time and it's very potent and it good for so many things other than coal.
Mm.
Some and no, yeah, some people don't even
What
know
is the
say a
wild
wild time in
time?
name. So now that me I show you now. One little
What is
soft,
the wild time? Is it
one
a sweet time? It a kind of atmosphere spongy?
Hey, but James,
it's a
remember
little it's a
remember
it's
the
it's a little
remember the yellow
yeah.
duck route though. Cause I me supposed to remember to
It,
tell you from
okay.
for a
Yeah
while,
man,
yeah.
me I remember it man. Me not gonna
Mm,
forget it, trust me.
mm,
Yeah. So why I say no truly? The wild time itself, it looks exactly like the time, but the stem and the leaves are of a similar texture. It's soft, but it looks exactly like the time. And it grows almost anywhere that water is frequent. So anywhere moisture there, it will grow easily.
Okay.
And you will see it and even know say it a wild time, but I want one little soft, small leaf bush where they call coal bush. That's all me used to hear people say, a coal bush that. But it look like thyme. So it have light green color and the stem and the leaves have the same texture
It
and
grow
the
tall
same
or
color. No, it grows short. It grows shorter than the thyme itself.
oh, me know where you're talking. Me know
Okay.
it.
Yeah man, you have to
Me
know what
know.
name so bro.
Eh?
You have to know it, but you no must know say I saw it name.
I don't
If
know.
we
I
if we
don't
dey
know
in a
nothing
Jamaica
about
so long
it.
and no know wild time, we no know nothing, bro, because that they almost at everybody yard.
Yeah.
yeah, man, right. Thank
I,
you.
I don't grow in the bushes. But where I
Hey, you
know, my
see,
mother used to get something
hey, the rice and
and the
peas,
dandelion root and those kind of
yeah, the
things.
rice and peas. What
Mother
I'm
used to
talk
make
about
tonics
is
with them.
actually a bush, man.
And we say a flowers too. We call it flowers. Guy pretty,
Mm.
but
I
it's
tell
a
you
herb.
something, man. It good, man. Trust me, me can't tell anybody that. Rice and peas. And I think
Yeah.
tree of life.
Leaf for life.
Leaf of life.
Try Brind. Big up yourself.
Upful.
Rastafari. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on again, Malachi. I see something a while ago.
Yeah, see,
What that is?
this are the rice and peas bush, but it look like the leaf of life.
No man, a leaf
A
for
leaf
life
of
that bro. No
life
make
that.
nobody trick you, man.
No, man, look here. Okay, watch out. Me just Google it now. See it here, watch out.
A
Google.
leaf of
Yeah,
life
they
there.
look
Watch out.
alike, but they're separate. They look
Look,
alike.
rice and
Look
peas
on the
bush
corner
right
of
there,
the
so you
leaf.
see?
You'll see that
But
it's
what may I
like
show you
looking at
is Google a information AI, you see me? Google work off of information where people post. And sometimes the
Yeah,
information not
Yo,
be
yeah,
correct.
you
But
see
yeah.
where
that
it
a
say,
leaf of
yo, look,
life, bro.
you see where it say, yes,
yeah,
sir? What
the
is
leaf
the
of life
rice
look
and
just
peas
like the
bush?
tree of
You see? It says,
the
what
leaf of
is
life
the
look
rice
just
and
like the
peas
rice and
bush good
peas, but if
for?
you look on the side of the leaf, you see
Yeah,
the two different trees.
no, but look, you know, it's a what is the rice and peas bush good for?
I eat that man too,
I
like.
just saying flu and cold. So what you try to tell me and I me I see on this?
Mm.
Come
And
on
So
now.
flavor.
bro, bro.
Actually, all
So
right.
you go and put your own people them over go and put Google over your own people them, bro.
Yeah, look on it when we go out the door. When we go out the
Yeah,
door,
man.
look, when we
Like
go outside,
seriously?
we're gonna pick the one in our free yard and we're
Hey,
gonna go
I
out in the
see.
lady yard and look
You
at
see
yeah,
you
you're
see
gonna
And
see
look,
that
it's
two
the
different leaves.
scientific name of
two
it.
different leaves, but
Yes.
them look the
The
same. Them
scientific
look.
name of Antigona lepaton
The leaf of life, me
leptoptos.
really know, you know.
A,
Me no know.
bro, a leaf of life that bro. May I tell you say leaf of life good for cool and so many
Yeah,
other things,
remember,
bronchitis, you
I tell
name it.
them so.
No
Leaf
man,
of
I
You
life,
know
know
man,
what
I
I
understand?
leaf
go.
of life
That's
that
leaf
man.
That
of
me,
life.
So
That
oh,
leaf of life,
look
that's
Google
it.
leaf of life, bro.
Adopt me,
Malachi, Google
adopt me
leaf
I
of
do right now.
life. But you shouldn't do that
Leaf
before
of
you start for
life.
content. You shouldn't do that before
No,
you start for
no, but
content, Brind.
remember, see,
a
you
leaf
never
of
know
life,
it.
me
No, you
know, you know,
never
and
know it.
that. A
No, me
leaf
no
of
say me
life
no
that
know
me
it.
answer.
Me say fi describe it because I see him thing me tell you, wait now, Malachi. I see him thing me tell you, you have various bush and you have various herbs where they call same name or they
Yeah.
call them similar names. And that's why I said describe because when time I show some people rice and peas when me have you know.
Mm.
That now have no pink
You
flowers on
see,
it, bro.
look on this, a leaf of life. This no, it's
So that
different
different
from
from
the
the one
one
we
that I
I
show
showed me
you.
a while ago.
Yeah, let me
All
show you,
right,
man.
let me see rice and peas again.
Hold on. Go back to it.
Cause me like to learn, you know.
Mm. Hold on.
So why did that name rice and peas?
Because
Yeah,
peas have
because
whole
Because
heap
the
of
leaf
the leaves
arsenic
are
fine.
if we
pink
not
Them the
soak it.
and the leaves are
them the
green.
leaf the broad.
Hold
As
on there.
just like how we national dish come from Norway.
Yeah, I know, man.
Why
See,
the
there.
rice and peas sound away to be a plant?
See rice and peas, yeah?
It just sound odd to call it
Me
rice
not
and
see
peas.
that good though, Malachi. Me not see it good though.
Can you see it now?
So you say that different from the one you show me a while ago, leaf of
Yeah.
life.
Oh, that
Well,
is
they
leaf
look
of
similar
life.
to
That
me,
is
but
better
me go
color.
have to do my
Slightly
research
different,
though.
slightly
Them
different.
look
Not
similar
much, not
still.
much.
I don't know. Them look
All right,
similar though.
send my paper.
Me
Let
go
me
have
see
to
where
do my
the
research
picture is.
because me
By the
know see
way,
a leaf of
gentle
life that,
people,
bro.
The leaf of life of family,
Look,
you know.
rice and peas bush into typing.
Yeah, man, and that me
And it will
push
see
in, man.
there's
And that me
two
put in,
different,
man.
you see different
That's what
things.
I put in,
gentle
life of
people
leaf
are
bush.
closing out now.
All right, Chuli,
So
we
I
give
just
thanks
see
here
the
and
rice
you
and
keep
Pink
it
peas
it
link.
bush a while
again.
ago.
Yeah.
All right, me I
All
go
right,
up on
thank
my
you.
computer and do my research myself now.
I say violate
Two
your leaf of
different
life.
things. Two
Yeah,
different things, right?
it look like the same thing though. I don't know, man.
So now that me I said to you, bro. That me I said to you a while ago, you know.
It's a total
Mm-hmm.
different thing because leaf of life is bigger than rice and peas.
Same way.
Me think so. Cause leaf of life, no. Yeah,
No, when you
man. Me
say
Then
think
bigger,
it's
maybe
when you
I
bigger
say
just
than.
bigger
showed you what
than,
rice and peas
um,
Yeah,
look like.
yeah, yeah.
when you say bigger than, what you mean? Because I mean, I see leaf of life that grow big, and some that grow small depending on the area. And I see, yeah, and
Okay.
I see
Rice
other
and
types
peas.
of leaf of
Yeah,
life
man.
also.
Mm.
Yeah, variety of leaf of life.
All right. So, all right. Rice and peas are one bush. And it different from the rice and peas flowers because I know the bush. Type rice and peas plant, not bush. And you see something different.
So you want to say the bush.
Listen, what the book? I
Because I love
believe
do my research for
plant.
myself,
Jem just a
Plant.
say it name herb no.
Wait now is a herb of course, but how them categorize it, you have to use these words because English language is
Yeah.
a curse. So you have to know how
Yeah,
you
yeah,
define and
yeah.
differentiate where you look for. Else you're gonna find something
And you
different
see
from where you
the
really
the
need to find.
scientific name for rice and peas are antigonanon. Antigonanon. Leptopus. Leptopus.
Alright.
You
And
see that?
Alright, me see rice and peas plant and me see
You see?
coal bush up here, so right? And
You
me
see
click on that and me see one bush where me familiar with. So
look
this are the
look
real rice and peas bush.
it's the scientific name
Wait
right
now.
there, so
Antigonan leptopus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Known locally
And
as rice and peas bush.
and
Alright,
then say coal bush aka rice and peas growing stock. And me know this, me see it already, but me never know see it name rice and peas. Me know the flowers type of rice and peas. See it there? You eat that.
Yeah.
That is it.
I'm
And
not
that is
sure, boy.
completely different from the leaf of life.
Yes,
I
yes,
eat
yes.
that.
mm-hmm.
Cause me know leaf of
Yeah,
life
man.
and me know what leaf of life good for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
eat
eat
this.
that, brother. And
Eat
rice
this.
and peas bush that.
Take a
So you have
screenshot.
to
Yeah.
search. So you have to search for the plant to find the bush.
But them you feel, but which one of
Yeah,
them you feel
Stardust.
stronger?
So me and say,
What?
Pardon?
oh, me no want change the topic still, come say man, them
No
a
man,
talk
no
about
man.
some bushes,
No man, we not change the topic, man. Where you say
Rice and
Stardust?
peas.
May I listen to you?
No, to me the text one comment, me the text something in the comment, me I say, what you no think?
Oh, you did
Like me I say,
text something in there already, you know?
what does third eye mean? Cause that time Malika idea text say, see third eye, so me I say, what you mean?
No. Third eye the guy that was on the live, remember? And him say we not gonna follow him.
Yeah man,
Oh.
third eye one individual man, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want screen name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Different
what does
from
you
I'm in the
guys,
seats, but we never pay it much, man.
yeah.
think of awakening as?
Oh, you really got night third eye section.
Yeah, because you know why? Because
It's a spiritual awareness, bro. Since that you want to know, it's a spiritual awareness. Awareness of yourself, awareness of the universe, and all things as one. You understand? Including the creator, you see me? Every spiritual being, every single thing, all inanimate object, every single thing, even a ruler, a pencil, a tree, the sea, anything we can think about, every elements of life, earth, air, water, fire, every elements. And that you talk about now. The realization that you are the creator. You are not separate from the creator. All things are one. We are all one. We are all gods. You understand?
Hey, what
And
James?
that the meditation they are gone in.
Jem, you see them have all even rice and peas flowers no.
So now that me did I tell about earlier, bro. Me
Flowers,
tell
yeah.
about that earlier. Yeah, so we have to know how we use the English language, bro.
The flowers pretty, man.
So now that me I show you, bro, another jokes up me I talk about.
Hey,
Me
but
know say
shit, hey, no, the flow, it
although
look
you
like,
see English language is
look
personal, but
here,
me
let
know
me
say
show it to you, you gonna know it, watch out.
me don't
Go on now.
think most
Hold
of we
on.
not fully learn the master the English, you know. That's why I come back a confusion.
English are not something for master and Rastafari.
No,
Hey,
listen, I
look
say, yeah,
funny,
man,
remember we used to
that's
play with
something
this
where you have to
back
really
when we were
master
youth now.
because
Remember this? Look
Let me
funny.
see it now,
English,
Malachi. Let me see it. Me
Hold
not
on,
see
hold
it.
on, hold on.
I know me battery dead though.
Hold on.
2% me battery dead right now.
Hold
tick
Plug
on.
in the
tack,
battery in a
man.
Stardust.
Me plug in man, me plug in but it a go down. Like a phone or one
Oh,
battery.
I man, it possible.
Yeah.
Hold on. Shit.
Yeah, Rastafari, as me I say, still no English language and nothing what we really can master, you know, because English language
No,
is a book of spells and curse.
Look
not
on this.
Yeah,
You remember
not
this?
we, you know. Don't say we, you know.
I know me have to come
It's
and
a
yeah.
connect
language where
battery
you
dead
can
though.
master if I say you see it, but don't say we. You have
So
people
in
who
time battery
master.
low
Okay.
go down
You
man.
can't see it?
In back shot.
Yeah, me see it, man. Me have it on this too. Rastafari. Yes, Ja, me understand what you say. It's a fullness of anything we wish, you know.
Remember we used to play with a planter, the planter back in the days, man.
Use make cockfight and do cockfight and nothing.
Yeah,
They don't. Yeah, man. Me
yeah.
know what you say, man. Know what you say, bro.
Oh,
Remember,
God.
say a Asian times me come from. You know, as young as maybe a Asian times me come from. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, we used to play
James,
cockfight.
James, I have a question. What about training rules? I when I was in the US, my grandmother used to bring it up to me a lot to drink.
Yeah, man. Me have chain root. Yeah, me have saucy perla, strong buck. You name it. Me have bay leaf, neem, moringa. Cause I mostly herbs me do. As me I tell her, me have so
Donkey weed.
many of them. So many of them. So
Donkey
many of
weed.
them, bro.
Mm.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Weed.
The grandma. What is it good for? Because I don't know about it. I just know my grandmother used to bring it up
Donkey
for
weed
me to
and dog
drink a
blood.
lot.
Oh yeah, dog blood. Yeah, me have that too. Donkey
That's
weed. Me no
it.
remember what donkey weed look, but me probably have it too. Me have a lot of seriously leaf of life, guaco,
So what is the training?
Yo,
vervain.
Blue Vervian.
Yeah, me have a lot of that, bro.
You may have a big bag of it right now, too.
Me have them raw in Ireland in Igram right now.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Fresh stuff me at that, bro.
James, I'm asking what is it good for? Because I don't
What that
know.
is? What that is?
The training route.
The chain root.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, chain root.
Benefit of Cheney root.
Chain root normally they normally take it for it have aphrodisiac properties, but how well the chain root good for overall again?
Probably
Yo, them
It is
say
a
it's a power. Them
it
say it's a power for sexual health.
it's a natural tonic.
yeah,
That's
man.
it.
Yeah, increase sexual
And them say it is.
efficiency.
Them say it's high in iron as well. Content iron.
Yeah, man. Come my
It
grandmother
really
drink it
good.
often, man. Grandmother always drink it.
Yeah, man. As me I
But
tell you,
they
it's a
but they're
natural
saying
tonic.
like
So
it's similar to sarsaparilla.
Yes, man. For real.
Mm.
it's a natural tonic. So it help to cleanse the blood. That's why they use
Yes.
chain root to cleanse the
But
blood.
I
Oh,
think sarsaparilla have more
okay.
iron still. Is because them say the sarsaparilla the human spark
My
plug now.
grandma give it to me all the time.
It's the
All the
human
time,
spark
grandma give
plug.
it. Mhm. Mhm.
So that's why they use a lot of chain roots in the roots when
Mm.
them are boy
Yeah.
You have a Medina, right?
the circulation and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Me have Medina, man.
You have spirulina.
What that goes for?
No, me not have no spirulina.
What about Corella?
Supposed to have curler, yes.
Yeah, me have
What
Corilla
Medina
or
good
Oriola.
for?
No, Corella. See.
Sterling, I want
Corilla or
something big
Oriola.
for you, man. One small
Oh,
herb for you.
Medina, may I get you?
Sterling and what the other one name?
Corella.
The green one. It's not gonna be good now. Have a hot beauty face and I eat it. Yeah.
Antigen love suppress.
So when Medina good for combat fatigue, and it has a high iron content, so it good for anemia, low blood count, and back joints and pain, stuff like that, fever.
Oh, I think celery
Uh, uh,
and the other
and it
one.
can also be used to boost the as a
Lecithin.
sex drive booster.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You know, where you say Corilla.
Yeah, Corella.
You know, the Oriola different though.
Yeah. Gee, wow. You heard of catnip?
Yeah, me know catnip and skull cap.
That means you don't know puss clad and if you know catnip. I think the herbs them with the thorns are
You're
powerful herb.
all eye bright.
Yeah,
Yeah, the one with the thorns.
what they call that? Me have that too. What they
Eye
call it?
eye bright.
I don't remember what they call it right now, but I like sure. Chewy stick on for your clothes easily. They have a name for it, no?
Yeah.
A little slang name for it, you know. But I don't remember the name there right now.
Well, I have another question. Anything for circulation, blood
Circulation.
circulation?
I have a lot of things to circulation, including the thing that me tell her a while ago. The young
Roots,
mango
many
leaf.
roots. Oh,
The young
mango.
mango leaf. Or you can use the sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla are very good for circulation.
That's the
Yeah,
term.
and
Yeah.
sarsaparilla actually help clean your blood to know.
Yeah, man. So that's why good for circulation,
Blood.
because if your blood not have enough oxygen, it can't circulate properly. You
True.
understand? You see the moringa is also good for circulation, and it helps to it vitalizes your
The
energy.
seed or the leaf? The seed or the
Both of
leaf?
them. Both
The
of them.
seed or the
Seed and
leaf?
the leaf. The seed and the leaf. Both of them.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah.
term. Mango leaf.
What on James, man? I tell you a book forget, man.
Ultimately at the bark still, you know. But just trick them thing the earth the tree when I take them part of the plants.
No, man, the leaf and the seed are the game, man.
Yeah.
The moringa seed and the leaf are the game, bro.
Alright, watch this now. Yesterday the cherry tree and the apple
Yeah.
tree. When I
Yeah.
read the Back to Eden book, the cherry said
Yeah.
the apple the number one and the cherry comes second to it. The bark of the tree are what you use.
Yeah.
But because it really hurt the tree. Because
Yeah.
remember the food and everything travel through them area there. Go up to the top.
Yeah.
So when it is
But what
like
may I
that,
show you is
of the tree.
we don't really have to go so far to hurt the tree. We can just consume what them are produce so we can get naturally.
Yo,
You
James,
understand? Yeah.
get that book here.
Which one that? African Holistic Healing.
By
Alright,
brother
Yeah, man.
Africa.
Lilia or Africa.
Yeah.
May I write it down right now, you know? Show me it again. African
And
Holistic
see
Healing.
it was recommended by Dick Gregory.
Okay.
And
God,
see them have Imhotep there, so you see Imhotep.
They have the sounds, the vowel sounds and Malachi.
Remember Imhotep?
Malachi.
Yeah, man. Remember all it.
The book
Remember Imhotep,
I
man.
got change your whole life, man.
Yeah, me I said it have the vowel sounds and I can meditate every day. I meditate a different vowel sound.
Yeah, it have everything in that, man.
Man, yeah, I go through that about the years
I got
ago.
you already.
African
Everything,
holistic health.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's stick
All
out.
right.
But make sure
Me have
it's recommended by Dick Gregory.
okay.
Mm.
Me have 3 books when me download for a night. So this gonna be the 4th one, yeah?
Yo, that book here, I got change your whole life, man.
about me know some musicians are like gods, you know. I mean,
The whole of
You
we are
great
gods,
brother, yeah.
bro.
I mean not because music not really. You see, music I want you know the way how it create, the way how you have to think about it. Yeah, I mean everybody couldn't be doing the same thing, you know. So I mean the music is just special, it's different.
We
It's
are
like
all creative. We are all artistic in our own way, you know?
yes man, you have many different arts, but when I talk about the music, it the sounds and everything, it powerful.
Yeah, man.
It's powerful, yeah,
As me
music
say,
yeah.
as me
Item.
say, that's why I would try to master English language because I know word sound and power. So me can communicate without any words. That how my game set. You see me thought vibration. That the greatest way of communication. So me no need to go in a language, me no waste words, bro. If I never something productive we are talk about on this forum and I search the solutions or work towards a productive way of life, mood there. So
Yeah,
I
you see
contribute
this
my
guy
time.
here, Imhotep, the Greek them worship him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Imhotep.
Imhotep is a Greek god, of course. We know that. Well, some people know that.
No, man, Imhotep are the original Egyptian herbalist man where the Greek them copy him teaching man and worship him man. The Greeks and worship Imhotep. The
As me I
multi-genius,
show,
the father of medicine, man.
as me I show you, just because of the way how they deal with him, he's a Greek god to them. That's why they worship him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Claims a black. You see them have him as a jet black god, you know.
Yeah, man.
Powerful, you know.
Yeah, Pinky, big up yourself.
Them have all kind of recipe and them sitting in that tunnel, man. Boy.
May I check it out, man. No joke. I'm goodly download it right now to become me not that far from a computer.
Mm. Powerful, man. I'll tell you about your hand them tunnel, watch out. All of the vital points within your hands.
got to get one, Malachi.
Yeah, make sure you get one, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
God.
Anyway, there, no, anyway, the man, me have to search it, man. Right? Yeah, man.
Let me see which part me can get it from. Alright, see it here. See it here. Can't take it from any one of them. Yes, let's see. Yeah, man, I hate this, man. Same book. I can't get, I'm not sure if I can get it from here, so I'm not going to waste too much time.
Look like Sassy want one I book, Malachi. Let's see if she really want one. Or she have it already. Oh, she have one already, Malachi.
Yeah, man, this teach a lot of things, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, sir. Bedtime, I know. Tomorrow is another day.
Talk truth, though.
Jem,
Yeah, bro.
how we are
Yes,
going to
bro.
make the link? Cause we have to make a link. We have to make a link. So
Well,
you have
it, go ahead.
you must either rider.
Yeah,
Either me come Montego Bay or you come town.
same way,
Either
sir, go.
rider, so alright,
Same way, so.
we will tell you in the week how we are going to link, but we
Just
have a link.
inbox me one night time, then we share a contact number and do it right, though. WhatsApp or whatsoever.
Alright,
Yeah, man.
same side go, man. Same side go.
Yeah, man. That's say start from.
Alright. Malachi,
Yeah, man. We give
Danbridge,
thanks to the
Tribridge.
presentation and we give thanks to
Yeah.
the
Yes,
platform
thank
and
you.
presentation and the timing, no? Yeah,
Yes, man.
Rastafari, bless up
Our
yourself, man.
thing
Yes,
this,
Jem.
man. Our
Yes,
thing this. Alright, that's right then.
Yeah, man.
We are see a Lego.
Alright, that's right then.
Yeah, man. May I jump after you, know. So we just do the right thing here. Malachi, link up to CM, you know. Rastafari, may I give you a follow, you know.
All right, blessings.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
One love.
Yeah, upward.